You got your wife pregnant to play GTA 6 during paternity leave. Rockstar delayed GTA 6 again. Yeah, sorry, buddy, you should have waited. New employee checking a tire for leaks. You'll be a good one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the rubber's gotta be, on the rim for that to work, but I'm not a mechanic. I don't check leaks for tires for a living. Shit. When Americans refuse to use the worldwide measurement units, but still call the gun a 9mm instead of a .3 inch. Ironic. My kid smiling. My kid when I ask them to smile for a picture. Look, that's just the thing with kids, you know, they'll smile, you know, and, you know, they'll have a beautiful smile. But if you tell them, hey, smile for this picture, they're gonna look like they're in pain. I remember when I was a kid, I had the same problem. But look, all you gotta do is make them laugh, you know, do a little, you know, a little sound effect. Same goes for people of all ages. You just, I don't know, distract them with something. Say something maybe a little offensive, you know, that'll get a reaction out of. Don't do that. What's it gonna be? I'm still thinking. Math major, NSA or AI company? I mean, I would maybe say the NSA. The NSA sounds like something that would make a lot of money, right? Or am I wrong in assuming that? I don't know. I don't want to work for an AI company. That's for sure. Like the AI company. The AI is just gonna take your job, right? Rockstar. GTA 6 is delayed. Literally everyone. Not me. Personally, maybe I'm just a patient boy, depending on the thing. I'm pretty patient, but I kind of forgot when it was gonna come out again, like the last time. So at this point, I'm just like, whatever, man. I've waited long enough. I remember in 2020 or 2021 when they, you know, said, or, you know, when development started, and I was like, oh God, it's gonna take forever to get there. And look, we've seen the game. At this point, all we're waiting on is Half-Life 3. It's November 18th. People are saying it's gonna get announced today. I doubt it. That's when I'm recording this. That's not related. I felt like sharing that. Spends thousands of years being subjugated and selectively bred to be. That's not the right bread. To be nice as possible to the humans as possible so he can be their best friend. Shoots out a brain parasite that makes the humans like them. Oh, right. Women calling each other beautiful. Men calling each other handsome. Hey, I haven't had a guy look at me like that for saying, hey man, you're looking mighty handsome. Usually it's responded to with a, thanks man, so do you. That's how it should be, at least. Look, it's nothing wrong with calling a fellow handsome fellow handsome. Everyone. Why can't you just be normal? YouTube trying to auto-dub a foreign language. Ah! Trust my gut? The same gut that shit my pants last week? Yeah, I don't think so. Draw a small clock that shows 10 minutes past 11. 11:10. Draw a small clock that shows 10 minutes past 11. Is there something I'm missing here? Is there some kind of joke, or am I actually stupid? Yeah, I'm tapping out. If I'm missing something, the comments, you can have fun dogging on me. I don't read you anyways. My book is a New York bestseller. Said many. I mean, I'm sure. Okay, look, I'm sure that's not an easy thing to accomplish. No AI books are gonna be a New York bestseller unless no one knows, but we'll see. He cheated on me with the same girl my other ex cheated on me with. She up 2-0. You gotta play some offense. That's crazy if that is true. The unfathomable. Just a terrible amount of luck. Unhated U.S. agencies annual meeting. NASA. Hell yeah, dude. I got a NASA t-shirt. I love space. Elon Musk, Mr. Beast, went from being loved to hated. It's funny because, like, Elon Musk, he looks sad. I think he gets off on being called a f***ing idiot. He's a moron. He's a lot of things. I could be here all day, but yeah, and Mr. Beast, no, I think he's doing just fine, making all of his money and being a weirdo who's opening a park in Saudi Arabia or whatever. Fireman, waterman. So you're telling me the waterman uses fire and the fireman uses water. Also, this is AI upscaled as fuck. Ugly. I don't know what boomers or millennials need to hear this, but throw away the box your phone came in. You won't need it. You will never need it. That's not true. I have the case to my phone. What if I want to sell it one day? If I can. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Selling phones is weird. Buying them is weird. Them. It's the Democrats' fault. Also them. It's the Republicans' fault. Me. Now, this might strike some viewers as harsh, but I believe everyone involved in this story should die. Deers seeing a 40-ton tractor trailer coming straight at them at 70 kilometers per hour. Jesus Christ, dude. Flashbanged. Christ. Shopping, news, web, books, maps, AI mode. Yeah, no thanks, Google. I already don't really like seeing your AI results. There's no way in hell I'm going to swap to a dedicated tab for it. Hell no. Is it underpowered GPUs or under-optimized games? I think it's more so unoptimized games. Game optimization is very hard. GPUs, the ones we have today are so damn powerful, and it's just so many games are like, oh, forced ray tracing. Let's just make our graphics super duper incredible, but not give any options to disable things that make them super. It's all garbage, man. I hate that we have to rely on upscaling now. It's like, great. I don't actually get to see my game. I get to see a blurry, upscaled, whatever mess of a thing. Granted, this is like 720p to 1080. I'm ranting. Sorry. Let's move on. I always wondered what these things on the toilet were. Toilet cameras are for research purposes only. Tampering with a toilet camera is punishable by up to 90 days in jail and or a $5,000 fine. So I made a bunch of stickers and I put okay, so I thought it was talking about the sticker. No, okay, so I made a bunch of stickers and put them on toilets so others can now know too. He's sharing the knowledge that these are indeed cameras, and they are looking at that tattoo on your back. GTA 6 will now release on November 19th, 2026. Me. Yeah, I just was like, oh, I would have assumed it was already coming out on that day. Just whatever's far away. Me praising Android phones because it is easy to sideload any app for free. Google's 2026 plan? Oh no, I don't know about that plan. ChatGPT when asked about the seahorse emoji. I don't get it, and honestly, I don't really care to get it. When he finally comes to bed and you left one titty out, but instead of sucking on it, he puts it back inside your nightgown, kisses you on the forehead, and goes to sleep. Look, you could just ask, you know. I hate when people say you don't need alcohol to have fun. You don't need running shoes to run, but it f***ing helps. For about 15 years, I've carried one of these to silence annoying TVs in different places. Most TVs have a headphone jack, so plug it in and the volume stops playing out of the speakers. I donate one to an annoying TV about every 3 months. I know it might drive the establishment's manager insane trying to figure out what happened to the volume, but blaring The View in waiting rooms should be illegal. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, all it needs is that little connection, and it's like, oh, there must be some headphones plugged in. Also, can you imagine like seeing a guy with like earbuds plugged into a giant like CRT or something? BBC, I'm suing you. Breaking news, Epstein alleged that Trump spent hours with sex trafficking victim. Newly released emails show follow live. Oh, I sure do love this normal world we live in. Jeff Bezos really worth $200 billion and ain't Batman or Iron Man yet. That MF a bum. It's cause he is Lex Luthor. God. US economy, Nvidia. Asking your kid to help with that. Have ye any shame? Driving in the daytime in 2025, driving at night in 2025, dude. Those bright-ass LED whatever headlights are just, they're great. Although those have been around for like at least a decade now. I can recall my parents complaining about those. Me, my salary. I got you, brother. Rent and debt. Oh, no you don't. Drawings like these in textbooks are one of the things I missed most from school. You son of a I told you I'd do it. You're next. Worst she can say is no. Woof, woof. Wait, like woof, like, woof, that was embarrassing. Or like a dog, because people are into that. Parents with the pet that they didn't want. Parents with the kid that they did want. That's rough. Woof. Me running across the globe to cut NNN short by 2 days. Why 2 days? Why do you want to cut it short by specifically 2 days? What bug is this? What the hell? Mosquito i7 12th generation, 64 gigabytes of RAM, RTX 3060. Wow, that's a pretty impressive specs for the size. YouTube banning the people who shouldn't be banned. Twitch unbanning people who shouldn't be unbanned. You know, it's beautiful that these two sides of the internet are just always doing some stupid shit. Your owner boots you up for the first time. They instruct you to practice rolling dice with your hand. I'm holding up the sign that says I don't know what this means. I got no clue. Is it because AI or robots don't know what hands look like, right? Eh? Hi, is this Dan with the aluminum LS1 on Craigslist? Yes, it is. Would you take $200 cash for it today? $250, it's yours. $225. $230 and a 10-piece McNuggets. That's the best counter offer I've ever heard. What kind of sauce do you want? I don't even know if that's what would that equate to? What's a 10-piece nugget like? Would that not just equate to $250 or something similar? It must just be such a funny offer. They were like, you know what? Sure. Sure. The fact that you had the gall to ask. 61, 67, 69, 420, talking to 21, 911, 666, 24, 711, 25, 42. Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. What the hell is that? Is that LimeWire? Master LimeWire, what are we going to do? Asks the family computer. Linkin Park in the end, MP3. HBO Max, Disney Plus, Hulu, Apple TV. We're increasing our subscription prices again, and you can't do a thing. Yeah, well, I'm sailing the seas, baby. Time is absolute. Isaac Newton. Time is relative. Albert Einstein. Time was invented by clock companies to sell more clocks. Karl Marx. See, that's what I've been trying to tell people forever, but they don't give me the time. Me trying to watch some YouTube video in my country's language. YouTube starts playing auto-dubbed English audio. Your time off request has been denied. Oh no! Anyway, the sound of paradise behind him. So I, F17, was chat inbox 425. Ugh. After muting and hiding every political subreddit. Ah, ignorance is bliss. Web designers, when they see a square corner, we gotta make it round. We cannot, no, squares? Hell no, you're a square if you use squares in your graphic design. Oh god, this is some hard-ass font to read. U.S. housing crisis. Getting snuck up on by Canadian housing crisis. Oh, behind him is UK housing crisis. Behind the UK housing crisis is the Australian and New Zealand housing crisis. I'm not caught up on the news. Is it really that bad in Australia, New Zealand? Ew, I stepped in shit. YouTube's auto-dubbing feature. Yep, gaming isn't fun anymore. Meanwhile, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, I gotta play that. Split Fiction, looks cool. Silk Song, I gotta play the first one. Expedition 33, I'll keep that outtake in there, you're welcome, that's an intake now. Yeah, I gotta play that one for sure. It looks really nice, and $40? Whew, okay. I'm pretty sure Hollow Knight's also $40. Nice. Nobody, teenager on Stranger Things 5. How do you do, fellow kids? Oh my god, that is a photo and a half. Holy crap. Tough day for the seventh man. Oh no, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're right. Yeah, no. There is a missing lady friend. Moms in Africa be like, now finish your meal, sweetie. There are starving children in America. I wonder what they think of that phrase, you know? There's, eat your food. There's starving kids in Africa. Like, what do they think about that? My Mexican father, when anyone is racist to him, my Mexican father being racist to everyone else. This is just racists. It's fine talking about other people, but when other people talk about you, oh, no. Future Pope Leo, I don't know Roman numerals that aren't Star Wars in 1982. We're on a mission from God. Dad would make you switch the channel to sports and then act like this. You go into bed, you're not sure if he's still awake. Can I change the channel now? Pounds, kilograms, both 0. Inches, centimeters, both 0. Fahrenheit, Celsius, and whatever the hell the other ones are. Oh, God. People who played Dark Souls 3, all the people using this format wrong. Yeah, I never remember which is first, I'm sorry. And also, I played Dark Souls 3, so that's even more embarrassing. These two struggling to walk 100 miles. Meanwhile, these guys, hey, they'll walk 500 miles and they'll walk even more. Gen Z. So if I get a 50-year mortgage, when will I pay it off? Boomers. That's the neat part. You don't. Growing old sounds fun. Owning a house and, being old and paying off things and paying off more things, getting a car, paying off the car, having a credit card, paying for the credit card, of course, getting old, so you gotta go to the hospital more, see the doctor more, pay for the doctor, pay for the hospital, medical insurance, car insurance, by the way,